Hi everyone, welcome back to Stuttering Drew. And before I get started, I'd like to take this time to apologize to you guys if you hear any sort of background noises. It's actually about 80 degrees right now. It's hot in my apartment, so I have the windows open, and you might hear all the background noises coming from from outside, like passing cars, blowing horns, and all the other shenanigans that happens here in the Bronx during the daytime. But yeah, and also like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification icons so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. And as always, you can leave your comments down below. But yes, this story here is about, I'm not sure if any of you've seen it, but it's a video that was posted on social media about a black man being racially profiled by three officers. I don't know if you guys are seeing that as yet, but yes, it's the Rochester police. Three officers from there who harassed this officer, did this African American man, basically telling him who he is without, I guess I'm assuming that all black folks look alike, because this is something you hear time and time again. They're telling him who he is, even though he's saying he's not. The video starts off with him saying, "So if I say your name is Jack, that means you're Jack, because the way that you're telling me who I am, you're telling me I have a warrant for out for me, but you don't know who I am. You're telling me who I am, but that's not who I am." So he's like, so he told him, "Your name is Jake then, or Jack," something along those lines. If it that means that if I say that's what you are, that means that's what you are. The officer say no. He's like, but basically they're doing the same thing. They're telling him he looks like the suspect that they're looking for without knowing his name. That is something that happens time and time again. It's like, apparently, I guess all black folks look alike. Yeah, so I'm seeing articles, and let me start off by saying that he is not a cop. I actually seen the video on TikTok where they're saying that he's a cop. There's articles saying that he's an FBI agent, but he's not. He's not an FBI agent. The video goes on. It's about a 5 minutes and change video, and eventually they look at his ID and seeing that he's not the person that they're saying that he is, and they're saying that they're allowed to do stuff like that. I didn't know that you're allowed to racial profile, tell someone that they are who you say who you say they are. The same thing happened. I've seen a social media video last year about a basketball player. I mean, not basketball player. Sorry, don't want to get that. A father playing basketball with his son in their front yard when officers told him that he's under arrest, that they have a warrant for him. And the only description that they could give is dreadlocks. So he has dreadlocks. He fits the description of a man that has a warrant out for him in another state. He's saying that's not who I am. His wife saying that's who he is. Like, I'm just playing ball with my son in the front yard, and they persist that he is who they're looking for. And the only description he fit is the dreadlocks. So basically every black man with a dreadlocks is now fit the description of the suspect. And it's something that happened over and over again. It goes on and on all the time. Yes, but for those of you who might not have seen the video, I'm gonna play it here before I continue.
Wrong.
Hey, sorry,
no, if you're wrong,
you're
racial profile. Am I? Yeah, you're wrong. You're assuming I'm someone that I'm not. Are you Jake?
No, I'm not Jake.
Hi, you look like Jake.
There you go. I look like Jake.
Yeah, but you're Jake.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm Officer
You're Jake.
Okay,
Get out of my face, man. You guys are harassing me. Yes, you guys are.
Hey, that's
You're fucking harassing me. Yes, you are. No. He's harassing me. Why are you harassing me? You're assuming I'm someone I'm not.
Okay, if you're not, then
No.
you're not free to go. Okay.
Us. Am I being detained?
Yeah, you are.
For what?
Because I think you have a warrant.
You think?
Yeah.
That's an illusion. That's an illusion. You think?
All right. Stand up for your hands, man.
I'm not. For what? I don't have a warrant. You're very wrong.
Okay, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
No, you are wrong. What do you mean if you're wrong? You're wrong. You're wrong.
We're not gonna play this game. Stand up.
Hold on. No, hold on. You guys are not gonna try to manhandle me first. I'm not under arrest. I didn't do nothing. For what? For what? Can you tell me for what? For what? I'm under arrest for what? No. If you got the wrong guy, I'm shooting all of you guys. Let me get your card. Can I get your card? Can I get your card? Okay. I'm not standing up. Listen, I'm not under arrest. I don't have a warrant. I don't have any officers. Hey yo! Hey, officer! No. Go ahead. Matter of fact, look at my ID.
He got the wrong guy, I'm telling you.
You guys do got the wrong guy. You guys are stupid.
That's not you.
You guys are racial profile thinking I'm somebody. I'll take both of you. Take them cuffs off.
Sir,
I got him.
Take them cuffs off. I'll take both of you right now.
this guy got the cleanest record. Y'all just.
I'll take both of you right now. Take the cuffs off.
For me, y'all
You
got
guys
the,
are
the wrong.
stupid, man. You guys are the dumbest motherfuckers.
They want to get tough. Grab his fucking wall.
You are stupid. I don't know how you
Hey, yo,
became a
y'all
cop.
got the wrong dude.
Matter of fact, anybody can become a cop nowadays. Yeah, so you guys really had no other choice to do? You guys really had nothing else to go to college for but be a cop and harass me? To assume I'm somebody I'm not? My ID's in my back pocket.
Y'all got the
Watch,
wrong.
hey, watch how funny this is. Go ahead,
Watch
look at
this.
it. No, don't hate me. Look at it. Oh,
You
what does
guys
that say?
got it.
What does that say? Oh,
Wrong guy.
Oh.
Wrong guy.
oh my God. No, get the fuck off me, dude. Get off me, dude.
Bro, you're fucked up.
Matter of fact, I need our cards. I need your supervisor over here. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor over here. You guys are the stupidest motherfuckers I ever met in my life. How'd you guys? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Look at look at him. Get him. Tough guy. And this guy here.
No, what do you mean? I look like him. I need your guys. Supervisor. Sir, can you please come here? Are you the supervisor?
Yes, people. So in the video, you hear the man saying that they harass him. That's harassment, and they're saying no, it's not. Now, of course, this video was actually this incident actually happened. I believe they said June 2nd of 2019, but it didn't. It wasn't released until recently, and I'm going to read an article. This article is coming from Med City Beat, and the headline they put up is racial profiling or mistaken identity. As the RPD faces backlash over viral video. Rochester Police Department is defending the actions of its officers following a recent release of a video showing an African American man being forced into handcuffs while he repeatedly tries to explain to the officers that they have the wrong person. You are racial profiling, the man is heard telling officers. You are assuming I am someone that I am not. The release of the footage captured by a bystander 1 year ago today, or the article was released, I believe, on June 1st, outside a bar on historic 3rd Street, comes as demonstrations and unrest over the police killing of George Floyd continue to move beyond Minnesota's borders to major cities across the United States and beyond. Protesters are demanding justice for Floyd as well as reforms to end racial profiling and the use of excessive force by police against people of color. Now, I don't know why we have to fight. Why are we fighting for rights that we already have in this country? That's the thing I don't understand. And I know I mentioned this before, but I know, Andrew Cuomo's brother keeps mentioning he doesn't like this ally term, that white people are being allies with colored people or black or African Americans, and he doesn't like it. We stand together. But the reason why people are saying that, and this is my opinion, you can disagree with me, but you guys are not fighting for rights that you already have. You guys didn't. There's no law telling you that you need the rights, but yet black people and people of color have laws telling them that they have rights as human beings. But white people have rights. They don't have laws saying white folks that they need equality and all that because you already have that. As a white person, you already have that. And so there's laws for us saying that we are as just as human as you are, yet we're still fighting for those laws that was passed how long ago? So that's why you're allies, because you're not going through what we're going through. So you're an ally of us. I mean, I don't, I'm not, and if he feels that way, he has all rights to feel that way, you know. But that's just how a lot of us feel, because you're not fighting, you're not going through, you don't have to go through what we go. You don't have to worry every time you step out the door, go to the supermarket, drive your car, go outside to pick your kid from the school bus. That it might be the last time. You don't have to worry about those things when it comes to dealing with police and the justice system. So I'm just going to get out of the way. Yeah, so in a statement Monday, RPD said the man detained by officers was roughly the same height, weight, and age as another individual believed to have a warrant out for arrest. So they believe they are this individual. So you're going on a belief, because the officer said that too. I think you have a warrant out. So you think he has a warrant. So you're acting on evidence that you don't have, basically, because you think. Thinking means there's no evidence, or you're not sure of the evidence, or you're not sure. So you're acting before. So you're acting on an arrest without a crime, without a warrant for an arrest. That's basically what that says to me. It's like saying, "Well, I think that you're gonna rob the store, so I'm just gonna arrest you now." Without any kind of evidence. That's what that says to me. The department also said the man was not cooperative in identifying himself to officers, which led them to determine they had reasonable suspicion to detain him. What reasonable suspicion? Why would he identify himself? You're telling him who he is. You didn't ask him for any ID or anything. At least I mean, don't let me go there, because I didn't. The video is only a 5 minutes and change video, and they could have asked him before the beginning of the recording. But from what I'm seeing, you're telling him who he is. You're telling the man who he is. So without any proof, did they have a picture of the man that they're telling him that he's that man? At least if they have a picture and the man looks like him, you could say, okay, I know that looks like me, but I have my ID that proves that's that me. But you're telling him who he is. That doesn't say to me that, anything else. You're telling him, the man, who he is. You don't have no right to tell me who I am. You don't have no right to tell me who I am. Though the man was later let go after officers reviewed his identification, the incident had generated a firestorm of criticism on social media, which with the video of the interaction being viewed millions of times within 48 hours. What else would they expect to be happening, especially with what's going on? That's a given. The video opens with the man whose identity we have not independently confirmed, smoking a cigarette on a piano table outside the pub. The event, the event, according to police, took place on Saturday, June 1st, 2019, around 1 a.m. For the first 30 seconds, the man repeats multiple times that he is not the person police are looking for. You guys are harassing me, he said. It is not clear what took place before the recording began. The RPD officers responds by informing him that he is not free to go. I am being detained, the man asked. Yeah, you are, says the officer. For what? Because I think you have a warrant. So, like, again, he think he has a warrant. He's not sure that he has a warrant. He think he has a warrant. That says a lot right there. You could just think something and just go ahead with that. You think? The officer says, yes. Yeah. That's an that's an illusion. You think? All right, stand up and put your hands behind your back. I'm not. For what? So he said he told the officers I'm not. For what? As the man states, I do not have any I do not have a warrant. The officer placed his hands on the man's left arm and began to try to pull his arm up. Soon, a second officer enters the screen and the two officers began to raise the man out of his seat. We are not going to play this game, the first officer says. Get up. As officers lift the man up, he insists, I am not under arrest. I do not have a warrant. There is a minor struggle between the man and the officers before the man lets up and is in course escort away from his seat. One handcuff. Once handcuffed, he urged the officers to at look at my ID. As a bystander shouts out, "You got the wrong guy. I'm telling y'all." Hey, watch how funny this is. The man says. So this is the man in the handcuff saying, "Hey, watch how funny this is." The camera, the so so the man who's in handcuffs now, the African American man who's in handcuffs now, says, "Hey, watch how funny this is." The man says to the camera as officers search his wallet for an ID. Once our officers soon realized the mistake before removing the man's handcuff. After the man requests a supervisor, a third officer enters the picture. Much of the sound in the video becomes hard to hear, though the man can be heard stating his intentions to file a complaint against all three officers. While Twitter users have suggested the man detained was an FBI agent, which is not true, that is not the case, according to RPD. Our attempts to reach the individual who uploaded the original video was not successful. In an Instagram post, however, the individual who posted the video said something had been telling something had been telling him to hold on to the video for the past year. Some days, some day, some days we make it home, or some days we make it 6 feet deep, wrote the Instagram user. Image getting killed at home while jogging, playing, minding your own business, or just damn breathing. And that is absolutely true. Sometimes you get killed just for the color of your skin, just breathing, just jogging. You getting killed now. You just jogging. It's this country's in a state right now, and the president that we have is not trying to unite. He's trying to divide. He's continuously trying to divide. I'll say that as many times as it takes. Can't even smoke a damn cigarette in peace. He added. Police Chief Jim Franklin said the supervisor on the scene notified the department's professional standards manager of the interaction. The officers were not disciplined for their roles in the incident. This was a case of mistaken identity, not a violation of policy, a city spokesman said via emails on Monday that's just passed here, on the 1st. I don't know about all of that. That don't seem like a mistaken identity to me, because you're telling the man who he is. How are you going to tell me who I am? But this is something, I mean, these videos coming up this has been happening all along. It's just now with the age of social media, everybody has a cell phone. Even your grandma now has a smartphone, and she knows how to press the record button. So now that everyone, even kids have them. So now that everybody has cameras and social media, things are now more easily to share for the world to see. So now when somebody record you, it's for the whole world. The whole world is seeing it now. It's not just here in America or just between friends. The whole world is seeing what happens now. The whole world gets to see the things that have been going on for years, all the way back to slavery time. And we're still fighting. Come on, man. But who else besides black people and people of color have organizations to fight for their rights that they already have in law. That don't make no kind of sense to me, but that's just the way how this country works. Apparently that's the way how this country works. Yes, people, but that's I just want to bring light to this video. I mean, it's already been out there for a couple of days. It's already like what the third, so it's been out for about what 3 days already. So a lot of you might have seen this by now, but this is just my take on it. And as always, you can like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, you can leave your comments down below. This is Stuttering Drew, and once again, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and peace out.